Hi, and welcome to Stelbot Adventures.
Today we are going to review 2020, give you an idea of what we did, when we did it, and how we started our YouTube channel. All of the highs and lows and all of that jazz.
So let's start with winter of 2020. We started off with a February break upon the Sky Princess, which is a Princess Cruise Line ship. We took a Western Caribbean, I believe it was a 7-night cruise that took us to Belize, Honduras, and Mexico. It's a fantastic cruise line. We loved everything about the ship, and we came home, and then COVID hit.
And now we are off to springtime. Spring brought a huge hit of COVID to Long Island, New York area. Mostly inside, but we were allowed to go outside for a little exercise. So hiking we did go.
And one of the things that really helped us out during the spring was a book of ours that was called Hiking Long Island. So it helped us to remember a lot of the local trails that we hadn't been on in a long time. And it also got us to get out of the house, to get some fresh air since we were locked down.
And we went to some state parks, some county parks, and other things. And this year ended up being a big state park challenge for us. Here is our chronological list. It is a total of 25 New York state parks.
And for spring going into summer, a lot of our plans had to be revised. Originally, I was supposed to go to Amsterdam with my mom during spring break, and we were going to take a road trip to Tennessee, go to Memphis, Nashville, and the Pigeon Forge area. However, obviously because of the pandemic, we couldn't go to Europe, and we just didn't feel it safe to go to Tennessee, especially when one of the attractions was going to be going to nightclubs to see a lot of jazz.
Since all of those plans were canceled, we decided to stay closer to home, and we needed some kind of new hobby to keep us interested and active. So we came upon kayaking. We've done it a few times in different locations, on a trip in Minneapolis, which was amazing, and a couple other places. But this time we decided to buy our own kayak. So we ordered an Intex Challenger kayak online for 2 people, and we took it out a bunch of times this summer, and we've really enjoyed the kayaking experience, and it's just been a wonderful time. Sometimes just the 2 of us, and sometimes with the boys, our little doggies.
With friends.
And a couple times we did meet up with friends, so socially distanced, of course. So it was a wonderful activity to do in this COVID times.
Another thing that we decided to do was to create our own YouTube channel. We had a bunch of videos that were just building up with no purpose, so we decided to put them to use. And on June 21st, our YouTube channel, Stelbot Adventures, was born.
We also found that the Travado we had purchased now just about 2 years ago was perfect for socially distanced travel. So we went to various state parks, we went to various harvest hosts just for one night, just to get away, do things, but it was a wonderful little way to get out and do a little day or 2 trip here and there.
And the Travado is self-contained. It's got its own bathroom and kitchen and sleeping area. We didn't really have to socialize with anybody or interact with anybody except if we had to, pay to park. Otherwise, we just found places that were within 2 or 3 hours of drive that we could get there and back in a day or an overnight, and we put the Travado to use.
Yes, thank you, harvest hosts. We will put a link below for you to consider your own membership.
So we also decided to continue with our state park challenge. We would take the Travado out and go to a state park for the day and hang out in there, and we also would take it upstate and do a couple of camping spots overnight in some of the state parks and just check them out for something different.
Yep, Shodak Island State Park.
Mills Norrie.
Yep, and various others that hopefully you've seen videos about.
And then we started to get more comfortable to branch out a little bit further. So we needed to do something before the end of summer besides these day and overnight trips. So we booked and planned a Western New York 2-week trip. And that included going to Letchworth State Park and Niagara Falls area in Buffalo and Lake Erie.
And we even started in Pennsylvania at Ives Run COE.
And this brings us to fall, which is one of my absolute favorite seasons.
We went to Lehigh Valley to do some camping. and a trip on the Appalachian Trail.
And we biked part of the Lehigh Gorge Trail.
Oh yes, we did that as well. We stayed at the KOA in Allentown. Hopefully you checked out that video.
Oh, we also did the harvest toasts, the Wrights Farms harvest toasts, where we did apple picking.
Oh yes, apple picking with the boys.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a great one. Teddy and Bean loved it.
So we got to do a lot of weekend trips, mostly on Long Island, and some off Long Island. On Long Island, we did more hiking, especially with the fall foliage.
Right, yes. So we did get out and about some. Not as much as we would have liked to in a regular season. But, you know, we did get a decent amount of travel in.
So as the year comes to a close, we have a few thoughts for 2021.
We hope to be able to travel more, do more things, have less COVID around us.
But we also know that in this current day and age, we have to take it easy, and we have to be willing to cancel our plans, rebook, change it up if we need to.
Flexibility is key, which is another thing that's great with the Travato. It's very flexible, we can go out almost anywhere, and it's just wonderful.
So right now, we're beginning to think about our major road trip for next year, as well as some weekend trips, and maybe a week-long trip somewhere along the lines.
If you have any ideas, any places you'd like us to visit, please leave a comment below. Let us know where you'd like us to bring you.
And if you have any suggestions of topics you'd like to see us make videos about, leave a comment below with that. We're looking for new ideas and content to film.
Absolutely. And a shout out to Maureen and all of our wonderful subscribers. Yeah, hopefully lots more people will be checking us out, and we'll be bringing more interesting, exciting content.
So if you enjoy our videos, please share our channel with your friends.
Please like them. Please subscribe.
Like your friends as well.
Liking your friends is a good idea. Yes.
So we are wrapping up our last adventure of 2020.
A nice little hike to the Fire Islands Lighthouse.
So if you enjoyed this video and coming along with us to hear our review of the year 2020, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below.
Please subscribe.
Don't forget to hit that notification button.
And please share us with some of your friends and enemies, anyone. And we'll see you on the next adventure.